Hello, my friends. Hope you are doing well. I came with a new story today. Once upon a time, there was an arrogant king in a country. This king tried to do everything on a large scale. He always used to gather a large number of high class and rich people for a festival or a procession, and showed his status on a large scale by spending large sums of money in the state treasury. The king didn't care about the underprivileged people or the little things that others did. The king mocked and insulted such people and things. This hurt a lot of people. But they were afraid of talking against the king because they could do nothing. In fact, this was a big problem for the whole country because the money in the treasury was wasted. Even the government officials had a difficult time as they had to work continuously. This proud and arrogant king had two sons. They were sent to another country to study. The king was very proud that no other king had any clever children as his boys. The younger prince had understood the nature of his father. He wanted to change his father's arrogant behavior. So the day the two sons returned from their years of study abroad, a grand ceremony was organized to welcome them. This king only invited the nobles of the neighboring lands, but not a single commoner in his country was allowed to get involved. During the ceremony, he boasted about his two sons and introduced them to the invitees. Then this proud father wanted his children to appreciate him. He asked his elder son, "Son, how much do you value me? How much do you love me?" Then the elder son said, "I value you as much as this world. I love you as much as this world." Everyone applauded. Then the king asked his little son the same question. The little son replied, "Dad, I value you and love you as much as salt." The king was very ashamed and angry with his son. The dignitaries who heard that laughed to themselves and looked away as if they had not heard anything. Somehow the royal banquet was presented to the guests. Although the food was prepared in a very beautiful and fragrant manner, no one ate more than one mouthful. The king was upset. He asked what happened. Then the king realized that some foods were too salty and some were saltless at all. Actually, this was a plan. The younger prince had advised the cooks to prepare the meals either with more or less salt. At this point, the younger prince came forward and said to king, "That's why I told you that I love you as much as salt. See how valuable it is even if you didn't notice it." Likewise, we shouldn't undervalue anyone or anything. How can we expect to have a heap of sand if we ignore a crystal of sand? Can we expect an ocean if we ignore a single drop of water? And can we expect to survive if we ignore the common people in this country? I just wanted you to understand it. Okay, that's the story today. See you again with a meaningful story like this.